Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is King Jace, and in this video I'm going to be covering a few points mostly concerning Advanced Warfare and how I came to get this game and now what my current opinion is on it, and also how skill-based matchmaking is making a big impact on this game and how it's played, and definitely how it's affected me. So I used to play a lot of CoD on 360 with my high school friends a few years back. We would absolutely dominate. It was highly enjoyable. There's nothing like pub stomping noobs in CoD and having a great time with your friends. Most of the time we'd be making jokes about real life things and insulting each other, but it was always in good fun. We always had a great time. Now, about a year ago, we started our freshman year of college. Most of them upgraded to the Xbox One when it first came out, but personally, I didn't have $500 to spend on the Xbox when it released, so I kind of got left in the dust. I mainly played on 360 still by myself or with my neighbor, and that was about it. I really didn't talk to anybody on Xbox for over a year until I finally picked my Xbox One up about 3 weeks ago. Now, when I bought the Xbox One, it was pretty much an impulse buy. I knew I wanted one eventually, but wasn't sure when I wanted to get one. I just decided one night while it was like pouring outside that I really wanted to get an Xbox One, so I took a trip to my local Target and I picked one up. I was actually lucky enough to get the last one in the store that day. It wasn't even on the shelf. I actually had to ask behind the counter, and they had one reserved there that someone had called in for earlier in the day, and they never showed up to take it, so it was mine to have, so I was pretty ecstatic about that. Now, it was finally great to be on next gen, but I didn't have any games besides the Assassin's Creed digital downloads to play on my Xbox, and with my connection where I live, it literally took me 5 days to download about 80% of Black Flag, and I didn't feel like waiting around an entire week to play this game. So I ended up going to the Redbox, my local Redbox, and I rented Destiny for about a week or so, just so I could have something to play on this new Xbox, because I had this $350 piece of equipment that I couldn't play anything on. I could just watch Netflix on it. I bought a $350 Netflix player, and that was really bothering me, so I went out to Redbox and I rented Destiny, because I wasn't going to spend another $60 on a copy of Destiny when I had just bought it for $360 about 2 months ago, and that wasn't happening. But lucky enough, this was only about a week before Christmas, and I figured that with money I would get for Christmas, I could just pick up a copy of Advanced Warfare. I actually ended up getting the game as a gift, so that was pretty cool, and it definitely saved me a trip to GameStop. Now, I was pretty excited to finally play CoD again. I really hadn't played a CoD since the release of Ghost, and I got bored of that game really quick. I ended up playing Destiny almost exclusively until Advanced Warfare came out and I got my Xbox One. Right away, the first thing I noticed about Advanced Warfare that was different from other CoDs was I found it hard to stay on long kill streaks, and I died way more often than I was used to. I attributed this to being rusty since I haven't played CoD in a while, and I decided that maybe I could just learn the game mechanics a little bit better and I would probably be back to my regular self. That didn't really happen, and I'm still kind of working on that. I ended up reading an article about the matchmaking system in Advanced Warfare, and I learned about skill-based matchmaking, and I instantly knew that this was why I was having a problem online in CoD. I was playing good kids, and playing people that are equal to your skill level, I wasn't really used to that, and it wasn't really fun. Pub stomping noobs is how you have fun in CoD, and that's not what this was. So I wouldn't say I was disappointed, but I finally realized why I wasn't doing as good in CoD as I'm used to. Now, I don't like the fact that the game forces you to play similarly ranked people in pubs, because that's what ranked match and season play is for. For, you know, like on Black Ops, how they had season play, that's what season play was for. To play good people and get a good rank. That's not what pubs is for. So I personally believe that pubs should be solely based on your connection and not to people who have similar skill as you, because not every game I want to play in CoD I want to be a competition. Sometimes I just want to stomp noobs, and you can't really do that in CoD unless you like reverse boost or any of that crazy stuff, and I'm not ruining an account to do that. So I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it for now. Hopefully they'll change it. If not, I think I'll get over it. CoD is still pretty fun and I'm enjoying it. But to be honest though, we all have to agree that CoD is the most fun to play when you can stomp noobs and pull, let's just say, 60 kill plus games every game, getting a bunch of kill streaks and just having a great time. But it seems with Advanced Warfare, those days might be long gone, unless, like I said, they decide to change this system, which I don't know how that's going to work, because the people who don't want skill-based matchmaking are actually the minority, and I'm going to say mostly younger kids, and the casual audience don't really care. They're not really affected by this, but the veterans who are really into Call of Duty kind of are having a problem with that. I can see why. I kind of sided with them since I'm a longtime CoD veteran, and I like to play CoD to do good and put in work. If I wanted to play a challenging match every game, I would go to ranked play, but I don't want to play ranked play because I want to stomp noobs. And it's kind of agitating to know that most games I won't do that good, and a lot of games I actually struggle to go positive. So that's kind of a thing that's getting to me in score-based matchmaking. but I think I'll get over it because I'm still really enjoying my time on Advanced Warfare. I'll definitely be playing this game pretty often until next year when the new CoD is released. I'm actually thinking of getting Dying Light and maybe even Evolve to mix things up and take a little break from first-person shooters like CoD and Destiny. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm definitely thinking about it. That's all I'm going to touch on in this video. I told you guys a little bit about myself, my CoD history, and my opinion on skill-based matchmaking and Advanced Warfare. I'd love to know what you think about it and how it's affected you so far and what you'd like to have done about it. So feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Peace, guys. I'll see you in the next video.